Chosen ones, where you are, chosen ones, back with another powerful and productive video. I'm telling you, you are the precious mineral gold that they've ever experienced in their life. I am telling you, chosen one, right? You were so kind to them. You were so good to them. You were so compassionate to them. You were so loving to them. You were so loyal. You were so faithful. You sacrificed so much for them. You just want them to be their best version. You want them to look good. You want them to look beautiful. You want them to look handsome. You want them to look great. You want them to be who God has created them to be. You were such a good person to them. You have them at heart. You sacrifice a whole lot. You make them your priority in life. But something happened. Chosen one, this was what happened. They look up to you. They knew you were the prize. They knew you were the prize. You were so precious to them. You are just the mineral gold to them. They value you. All right? But you, that you were the prize, you forgot about who you are. You forgot about yourself. You forgot to love yourself. You forgot to take care of yourself. You forgot to put in the exercise to keep fit. You forgot to meditate. You forgot to focus on your purpose and make your purpose your priority in life. You forgot to work on yourself because all your attention and focus were on them, for them to become the best version of themselves, to look good, to smell good, and you forgot to take good care of yourself, to use the best perfume, to use the best pomade, to use the best things for yourself, to look good, because you got to treat yourself well, because you were the prize. And because as a chosen one, you forgot about this, they now saw you to be unattractive to them. It wasn't their fault that they left you, that they pulled away from you. It wasn't their fault that they betrayed you. It wasn't their fault. Even God has realized that you, as a child of God, as a chosen child of God, you forgot and you were drunk in love. You were so drunk and blind in love that you forgot to look to yourself. You forgot to see yourself as the prize. You forgot to see yourself as the mineral gold that needs to be purified, to be sanctified, to be worked on. You forgot. And God said, no, if I allow this to keep on happening, my child, my chosen child, will go astray. So God allow them to pull away from you. God allowed them to leave you. God allowed them to go. All right? God, it was God that allows them. God removed them. When you look, you reflect a bit, you will realize that what led to the betrayal, to the pull away, to that rejection, your lover leaving you, it was just the slightest thing that you never think of. All right? That made them to leave you. And God was involved. He allowed that. Because God doesn't want anything to take away his chosen child from his reasoning. God doesn't want anything to take away the mind of his chosen child. So when God realized that this is what is happening to my child, to my son, to my daughter, he created a vacuum, a gap between the two of you. Either he or she left you, or you decide to take a break, to leave. Whatever happens, you were separated. It was God that allowed this, because you were involving yourself so much and you forgot who you are as a child of the Most High God. So God said, no, I won't allow this to continue. And God removed them from your life. All right? You as a chosen child of the Most High God, I'm telling you, you are the attractive one. You are the prize. And as a chosen child of the Most High God, you have to make your purpose your priority before any other thing. Because your purpose is what God is going to use you for, to affect the life of many, to have an impact in the life of so many. But because of that lady, that gentleman, you were going wayward. And God stopped it. God stopped it. All right? I'm telling you, that was what happened. You forgot to take care of yourself. And anytime the person is calling, even when you are busy on your job, on your work, you're going to pick. Because you care so much. You love too much. So you didn't allow them, give them any space for them to figure out, to think about you. All right? That was what happened. And God realized that if this should continue, this would take the mind of my child, of my son, of my daughter out of me. So let me allow this to happen so that he or she will awake. So that my child will awake. My child will come to the known, to the realization of who he is, of who she is. That is why that breakup is now a blessing in your life. And when you look back, you are now like, you are now in the mood of what we call learning, discovery learning. You've discovered, and you are like, we call it learning. That is God for you. That is God for you, chosen child of the Most High God. That breakup has crafted you. That great breakup has now made you to draw more closer to God, to build a stronger relationship, to develop a greater love for God and your ideals. That the hand of God was in. I'm telling you, it was all working together for your good as a chosen child of God. But you didn't know, right? You did not know. There are no accidents. God knows best. He knows the disposition of his chosen one's heart. He knows the intention. And when he realized that this thing will separate my child from me, he will make a way. He will allow something to happen so that a vacuum, a space, a gap will be created. And that was exactly what happened. I am telling you. Chosen one, the fact is that anytime you make someone the focus, the attention, the priority, anytime you love someone so much, you care so much about someone, you forget about your own self. And that with time, it makes you unattractive to the other person. Because the person will be wondering, where is the self-love that you have for yourself? Why are you not caring for yourself, but caring for me? That is what the person is going to think. So the person will feel like, no, there is something wrong with you. And that makes you unattractive. I'm telling you. Okay? That makes you unattractive when that happens. Because now, the partner that you have can now predict you, can now predict the outcome of the relationship. Relationship is just like a game, right? Let's take the game of football, for instance. If you know the outcome of the football, that this team is going to score this team, this is what is going to happen, these are the people that are going to score the goal, and this and that at this time, at this moment, all right, you wouldn't watch the game because the game now become unattractive. You can now predict, you know the beginning and the ending, you know the middle, what is going to happen already. So you wouldn't want to watch that game, to be in that game anymore, any longer. And that is what happened in your relationship, in your past relationship. That was what happened. Your partner could predict you. Your partner knew the ending, the outcome of things. And that makes the relationship not to be interesting, uninteresting. The relationship became, something that is no more interesting, because it's like, I know what is going to happen. I know what he is going to say. I know what she's going to say. I know what she's going to do. I know what he's going to do. I know. All right? And when such things happen, it makes you unattractive. It makes the relationship unattractive. In every relationship, there must be a mystery, something unknown that should be driving the relationship. That should be making the relationship to go on. And that is it. I am telling you. This thing I'm saying, just ponder over it a little bit and you will realize that, that was it. All right? But I'm telling you, you were the best thing that ever happened to them. You were the precious mineral, gold, that they've ever experienced. You've really touched their hearts and their soul as a chosen child of the Most High God. But well, it is what it is. When God removes certain people from your life, let them go and move on with your life. All right? That's it, chosen one. So now, focus on your purpose, focus on yourself, focus on God, and I tell you, the right time will bring the right person. I'm telling you, that person is coming. That person is also working on himself, on herself, just like you're doing. So keep on working on yourself. It's going to be all right. All right? Thank you for watching this. I'm out.